Hey guys, what's up? Thank you so much for coming in and wanting to hang out with me today. I truly appreciate that you want to spend a small part of your day here with me. Now, anybody that is new to my channel, first off, welcome in. My name is Eve. Thank you for coming in and giving me a chance. I hope that you enjoy yourself while you're here, and I hope that you like the vibe of my video. Now, anybody that is not subscribed, help a girl out, subscribe, like, comment, share it out. I mean, you can literally comment anything. Anything will help me get my video pushed out there. So with that, let's go ahead and get started what this video is going to be about, because I have a lot to cover. So this is going to be my January empties. This is all the stuff I have used. So I'm going to start with the biggest thing because my ADD just keeps focusing on it because it's taking up my entire table. So with me working outside, dealing with Florida elements, I'm a server outside, my clothes can stink working in a restaurant. If you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know that an odor attaches to your clothes. Then with me working out in a professional gym, my clothes stink. So I before used a lot of fabric softeners. I didn't realize that when you use fabric softeners, it's pretty much lotion for your clothes. Since we're sticking to it that I didn't want to, I just had to keep buying more and more products, and it got expensive to do my laundry just for me to smell good, because smell is extremely important. I want to make sure I'm always smelling exactly how I want and not past odors living on my clothes. So this has been a game changer. This is the Tide Hygienic Clean Pods. I get the Big Daddy ones. I got a really good sale. I usually get this at Sam's Club, but on my Amazon Subscribe and Save, I got a freaking amazing deal. I couldn't even think of the word just now because I'm just so happy with the deal I got. It was clipping a coupon. Then you got Subscribe and Save when you did more than 4, and I saved a lot of money, and I'm really happy. Now, far as getting my clothes extra clean and making sure it smells good and it disinfects it before I use the Lysol. First off, you had to use quite a bit and you would burn through them. They're not cheap. I found this and I absolutely love it. So this is by Odorban and the lavender one. I really like it, and I mean, I just go boop and that's it. I do a tiny splash and it keeps my clothes so fresh. Okay, so this has been a lot of drama for me. My favorite Shilajit resin, I fell in love with it. They even went up in price. I would keep buying it. And then suddenly Amazon told me on my Subscribe and Save, we can't find the product. I keep looking, it's out of stock. I am so freaking sad. So this is the Grandpa Ben's Shilajit. Absolutely love this. I'm so sad this is gone. If I see it come back, I am definitely going to purchase it, because when they raised it $5, I was still paying for it because it was worth it to me. This stuff can get expensive, and this was a fantastic deal even when they raised the price. I don't know what happened. I hope they're rebranding or something and not changing the formula, and that they come back. Me trying to find a different Shilajit. So I got this. I thought it had good reviews. I didn't read them. I just saw the reviews that were posted on there as far as the stars, and it seemed to have a lot of high stars on it. So this is by Link's Pure Shilajit Resin. This is the nastiest shit I have ever put in my mouth. I was absolutely disgusted, because before I would take the resin, no problem. It's just a very strong herbally taste to it. I don't mind it. I raced to get some liquid in my mouth to get this out. So I'm like, all right, maybe if it's not in my mouth very long. So I had my drink the second time. I'm like, I'm going to give it one more shot. Maybe it just didn't go well. I just have to get used to the taste. I put this in my mouth again, and this is the nastiest crap ever. I don't know how they're selling this, because I think anybody that buys this would never come back and buy this product again. I'm a person, if I spend the money, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it, like it, hate it. I want to make sure that I just didn't waste my money on a product. I physically can't put this shit in my mouth again. So absolutely not. It tastes like somebody wrote a review on it. They gave them high stars. This is what ticked me off. They gave them 4 out of 5 stars, but then I read the review and they went over, it tastes so bad, it must work. They said that it tastes like dead person and pet and animal ashes. I don't know what it tastes like. It's just freaking disgusting. So freaking gross. So I am tossing that and getting that out of my house. Okay, my favorite coffee. When I come home from the gym, I make myself a protein shake. I do a splash of cream, coffee, and then my favorite protein powder. This has been a game changer. Before, I would brew my coffee, I would put it in the fridge, and it would take time having to brew it every time. If I can save a step, I'm gonna freaking do it. I will try to save time wherever I can. Every second counts to me because it never seems like there's enough hours in a day. So this is my favorite coffee. I make a gallon every time. So this is the Nescafe Gold, the blonde roast. And a gallon will usually last me like 3-4 days. So that is a big time saver because I was brewing coffee every freaking day. So I got 3 of these. Now, I couldn't find this on Subscribe and Save. So I went over and I was like, this is easier to get. I'm going to try it. It came in a 3-pack. I have one more in my cupboard. I just don't think it's as good as the Nescafe one. So this is the Starbucks and this is the blonde roast. You get less product in here. It's going to be more expensive. I just wasn't happy with it. They have an intense version of the Nescafe. I'm going to give that a whirl, see if I like it, because that seems to be easier to get, but I will hunt down that blonde roast. I found it on Walmart. I already got another 3 shipped, and I got it yesterday. So I'm very happy that I have it because it just didn't hit the right spot, and being less product for the same amount of money, I'm just not going to go for it. So this is one of my favorite creatines. This is the creatine by Concrete, and it's a 7 times concentrated, 100 servings. I really like this. You don't have to go to the gym to enjoy the effects of creatine. Read up on it and see what creatine can do for you. Because even if I ever did stop going to the gym, I'm not going to. But if I did, I would continue doing creatine. So I really like this one. I put it in my elevated water. Make sure you check out my video on that. If you have a hard time drinking water and if you want it to feel like a treat, like a soda, because I completely cut sodas out of my life. If I do have a soda, it will be on my one cheat day, but I haven't had a soda in months, and that hits my craving. So make sure you check out that video if you have trouble drinking water as well and you like soda. This I add in my elevated water as well. This is the Jordan Skinny Mixes and the unicorn flavor. My favorite one. They have a lot of flavors. Pick whatever you would like. Okay, so to help with my mood, because the holidays have been hard and I do suffer from depression. I don't know what onsets it. There's a lot of things that I have going on, and I don't want to go too much into it. I don't want to make you depressed watching my video. I want you to be happy here. But this has been a big game changer. This is by Zuva Labs, and it's the saffron extract. I have seen a big change in my mood taking this. I'm extremely happy. If you buy your own saffron and don't get this one, make sure it has 0.3 saffronella in it. That's what it's called. So make sure that there's saffronella in it, because before, when I first started taking saffron, it didn't have it and I didn't feel any effects from it. So I just thought it didn't work for me. Then I found out it has to have saffronella in it to help you with your mood. Now it claims other things, boost of energy. It does not give me that. Eye health, I freaking hope so. My eyes suck. I can barely freaking see. I have to like take a picture on my phone, zoom it in. It's honestly pretty pathetic. Okay, so I suffer from low iron. I eat red meat and everything. It's just I've always suffered from low iron. I get really lightheaded, dizzy. So I need to make sure I take an iron supplement. The ones I would take would hurt my stomach. It would upset it. It would hurt. I was not happy with it. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather just deal with the effects of being dizzy and all that than having a stomach that is killing me. So I found this, and this is gentle on my stomach, not like the iron pills. And I've heard a lot of women should be taking beef organ pills. So this is by Herbage Farmstead. I don't freaking know. I'm really bad at reading. but this is grass-fed beef Oregon complex. I got it on Amazon. I have it on my subscribe and save. Absolutely love it. I tried the primal ones. I have a bag that I still have to use, but with it being so expensive, I couldn't continue taking it. I may have a bag here, so you may see it pop up. But the primal ones, it was so expensive, I wouldn't be able to keep that price up paying it every single month. It was freaking expensive. So that was a lot cheaper, and I think it just worked just as good, maybe even a little better. So this one is gonna get a lot of controversy. I don't care. I've seen a big difference in my health with it. So I suffer from extreme fatigue and then brain fog. It's helped a lot of other things, but that's things I've noticed the big difference. Make sure you look up the N patch protocol. I don't get it from drugstores or anything because it's freaking expensive, so I get mine on Amazon, subscribe and save that I do. You can see them pretty much on every single one of my Amazon hauls that I do every month. It is a game changer. I pay between $9 and $15. It kind of goes up in sales, but if you compare to the drugstore, getting the store name of it, not even a top-notch name, it's 30 bucks. So you're getting 35, so you're getting more for that price. So I'm going to hold it up. I am not a doctor. Please do your own research, but I have been taking this 6+ months, and I've seen the biggest difference in my brain fog and my extreme fatigue. I'm a person that can chug gallons of coffee, have cans and cans of energy drinks, and still be exhausted. So that has been a big helper. While we're getting on products that people are going to have major opinions on, let's go ahead and jump into this one. Why not? I'm not going to apologize because that's how I lost a lot of my weight. With me being so stressed out all the time, I have, with crap going on in my life, I have extremely high cortisol levels, which makes it a son of a bitch to lose weight. I lost a big chunk of it by myself, but then I got to a point where I wasn't losing anything. I was still gaining muscle. It was getting on top of my fat. Well, my fat was sitting on top of my muscle, so it made me look larger. It pissed me off. I was like, I know I'm putting in the hard work. Everybody around me that saw me go to the gym knew I was doing the work that I needed to. My diet was clean as hell, and I just wasn't budging. I don't know if it's between the cortisol, my body, my age, I don't know what it was, but I had a friend that took this. So this, I'm just going to call it, I don't know what to call it, Retta. So I started taking Retta, and I started noticing pounds drop off. I didn't get the big numbers that a lot of people got. I really worked for it, and I actually saw the scale moving. So I was seeing 4 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds. I didn't get the 15, 20, 30 pounds that people were getting. I worked for every bit, but then again, I was doing heavy weight training. So I do bodybuilding. So of course, that's probably why I was putting on a lot of muscle. Maybe that's why, but that is why to right now, I have lost 111 pounds. When I stopped drinking and taking prescription pills and everything, I was a lot heavier, but when I actually started focusing on working out, that is what I have lost so far, 111 pounds. I am so dang proud of myself. I am just doing microdosing, so I'm taking a very small amount just so I can keep gaining muscle and not gain fat back. I will eventually try to get myself off of it, but I've seen a big help with my inflammation as well. So it all depends on what my body wants, and that's where I'm going to go from there. I will be doing a video on that because I found a company that you can use. I did somebody local. I wanted to find a company that you could trust, but that I could recommend. So that video is coming. So in case you want to get on it, but like I said, do your research. One thing is not for everybody. What one thing may be perfect for one certain person, on the next person it may be horrible. So do your own research. I know I researched for a long freaking time before I got on that because the idea of doing that actually grossed me out. I did not like it. I'm like, I can't see myself doing that. I am not going to that length. But then I got to a point, I'm like, you know what? I've done my research. I know what I'm talking about now. I'm willing to take the chance on it, because being that overweight, having over 100 pounds on your body is not healthy either. I was getting bad health effects, so I was willing to take that chance, but that is me. Okay, so sanitizer. Working in a restaurant, the employees, people that come in, they're always carrying something. I like to keep this in my back pocket. I constantly, multiple times, spray my hands with this. I do wash my hands as well, but every 5 minutes I can't be washing my hands. So these Touchlands have kept me healthy, because the last time I got sick, I was like, you know what? I'm just carrying the sanitizer in my back pocket. Spray it like crazy. If you don't want to pay these prices, they have a version at Walmart I really freaking like. That is what I've been using lately. The scents are amazing. I really like it. I haven't gotten sick. So instead of buying Touchland, unless I can find a really good deal, sometimes they do bundles, buy one, get one free. But the Walmart version is really freaking good. Pre-workouts. So if you are new to pre-workouts, please ignore this. Do not take this. I have been taking caffeine for a long time. I have a very high tolerance to caffeine. Being German, they give coffee to kids. They have kids' coffee. So that is something that has always been in my system. People were even shocked when I got pregnant. The doctors told me, do not stop drinking coffee. Do not stop it. It would not be good for your health. So make sure that you have a high tolerance on pre-workouts and you're not new to this. So the first one I really, really liked is by Superhuman Extreme Slaughtermelon flavor. This has high caffeine in it. I absolutely loved it. You got a really good pump with it. I got a really good pump with it. How would I know what pump you got? But anyways, it uses a whole bunch of different caffeines and other ingredients that are really good for you in the gym, far as energy and giving you a good pump. I really like this. Before I used Mr. Hyde, and it gave me the energy, but it didn't give me the pump I was looking for. The second pre-workout I absolutely love is by Edge of Insanity, and this is Ricky's Raspberry. Absolutely love this as well. The same thing. This is a little cheaper. You get more servings. This one is a little more expensive and you get less servings. So this servings is 21, and then this one is, come on, old eyes. I know you're somewhere. It has to be 25. So it's depending on which one you want. I would find whatever's on sale and pick that one. That is what I do. I look on Amazon. They have these things on sale all the time. And then Superhuman usually has really good sales on their site as well. All right, colostrum. This is the Armor colostrum. Colostrum has been a big game changer. So I have something, it's hard to describe it. So I get stomach problems. IBS, suffer through that, and then I get stomach pain, and then I get something, it just feels like you have vomit in your stomach. It just makes you feel gross the entire day. It's nasty. I took probiotics, prebiotics, I did not want to say that, pre and postbiotics, and it just didn't do anything for me. I still had that vomit feeling in my stomach. It is nasty. Then I started taking Armra. I really like the effects of it. I would not keep buying this. If you look at my last subscribe and save, you will see the product in it. It is a different colostrum that I got on there. It is about a third of this price. Absolutely love it. You don't have to pay this high price. This is really freaking expensive, and there is better out there. But colostrum as an ingredient, if you suffer from stomach problems, I'm telling you, look into it if probiotics did not help you. Now, when I'm at work, I need something quick and easy to get my protein in, because I'm at work for a while and I can't go that long time without getting protein. That is something really a big deal when you're weightlifting. You have to make sure that you're hitting your protein numbers. So this is my ready to go shake that I absolutely love. I have tried a lot. There's usually an aftertaste. If I don't like it, I'm not drinking it. I don't care. I will make an excuse. I will take a couple sips and toss it. This tastes like chocolate milk. It doesn't have an aftertaste. I am absolutely in love with it. So this is the Fairlife, and this is the chocolate. There's 2 bags. I get it from Sam's Club. My favorite energy, oh, another one of my Shilligans I love. I really hope they bring that crap back. That was an amazing Shilligan. I had so many of my friends taking it, and they're like, great, you suggested it, and now they don't make it anymore. What am I supposed to do? It sucks when they discontinue items. But anyways, I wanted to cut down my caffeine a little bit. So when I needed an energy drink, I wanted something that was a healthier option that still gave me energy. I found this company, and this is by Lucky Energy, and I got the watermelon candy, a 12-pack, and then I got the bodacious berry, a 12-pack. Now you can get this on their site. It is about 30 bucks. They do run sales all the time. But I'm telling you, once I bought one on a small sale on TikTok shop, every time I watch one of their ads, something pops up. A coupon, usually between 35 and 50% off. And I saved so much money. I have stacked on coupons, and then I see such a deal. I was like, I'm already stocked. I don't need it for 9 bucks. Okay, TikTok, twist my arm, I'm buying it. Or schmick schmock. I need to stop saying that. YouTube's gonna flag me. But that's where I would check it out at. You're going to save the most money. I don't want you spending $30 if you don't have to, because usually I have been buying them for less than $15 on Schmick Schmock, and the lowest I've gotten it was $9. That is freaking insane. $9 for 12 energy drinks. Go out to the store and try to buy some energy drinks, and you see how freaking expensive they are. So I'm telling you, check it out on there. If you want it easier and you just want it, then go ahead and go on their site. I haven't seen it in stores near me. Okay, my favorite, I go to the gym in the morning. I need something high carb and gives me energy to last my 2.5, 3 hours at the gym. When I was just doing high protein and not carbs, I would start to sputter out, trying to get my second boost of energy in the gym, trying to make it through. I saw the biggest deal when I tried this. Being honest, I did not like it the first time I tried it. I don't like very sugary things, especially in the morning. So when I first tried it, I was not the biggest fan. I gave it a second try because of the fiber effects on it. I'm telling you, you definitely feel it. And when you're taking that shot, fiber is so freaking important. But anyways, it's the legendary Pop-Tarts. And let me show you how much I like it. 1, 2, 3, and let me tell you the flavor. So I got 2 strawberry here already, the blueberry, another blueberry, and then 3 cinnamon. That is how much I freaking like them. Every single time I go to the gym, I grab this. Even when I wake up and I don't go to the gym and I just need to hit that protein, because I'm really bad at eating in the morning. I'd rather not eat. I'd rather just have a cup of coffee, but that is not going to help me throughout my day and hitting my protein goals. And this has quite a bit of protein. So a Pop-Tart, one single Pop-Tart has 20 grams of protein. Absolutely love it. As you can see, I would say my favorite flavors are strawberry first. They have a raspberry crumble I'm eating right now. That is probably my second favorite. Then the cinnamon, and then blueberry. So absolutely love it. I got some cinnamon roll ones that I want to try as well. So this is amazing. I'm telling you, I buy mine on Amazon or Walmart if they don't have it at a discount. They're pretty pricey, but for four Pop-Tarts, it's about 10 bucks where I live. So that is a lot of money, but far as being something easy, I can wake up, open up, and then eat as I'm getting ready, brushing my hair and getting deodorant on, getting ready for the gym. I eat it, drink some water, brush my teeth, and I head out to the gym. My favorite electrolytes. So this is by LMNT. This is 1,000 milligrams sodium, which impressed me. 200 milligrams of potassium, and then 60 milligrams of magnesium. It doesn't have sugar in it. You have to be careful, especially when you're trying to lose weight. You don't need extra sugar in your diet, especially when you're just trying to hydrate more. So these are absolutely amazing. You can adjust the saltiness on how much you put. in my big elevated water. This goes in it as well. Make sure you check that out. I put a half a packet in it, and then I drink 2 of those big tumblers. And I'm trying to think, I think my tumblers is 40 ounces. So I adjust how salty I want it. And with a half a packet, it's amazing. And then I drink an entire packet for the entire day, which is good. You don't want to have too many of these, because then you will actually hurt your health. My favorite collagen, and when I'm in the process of losing weight, I did not want a lot of loose skin. I was told by a lot of people to take collagen. This one I fell in love with. It's by Micro Ingredients. I like a lot of their vitamins. I can really trust this company of giving the results that they claim. There are a lot of companies out there that will sell you the ultimate fantasy, and none of it is true. So you wasted your money on it. I'm sorry. If I buy something and I find out that they had people lie for them, I'm not buying that from that company again. Why are you lying to your people and expect them to come back and trust you again with another product or something like that? This company I really like. I've been happy with every single product I've tried from them. So it's the Micro Ingredients, and it's their collagen powder. Absolutely love this. This is by Micro Ingredients as well, and this is melatonin, 20 milligrams, strawberry flavor. It tastes like strawberry Tylenol tablets when you were small. I like the flavor of that. It helps me sleep. I really like it. I take it with magnesium glycinate. Then I just chew this up and I sleep like a baby. And that says a lot because I have trouble sleeping. And I'm going to keep those vitamin things because I'm going to be doing all the supplements I take. So if you want to know what I take, I think that video, I think you guys will like that. Let me know if you will. So here's that Primal Queen I was telling you about that I would not repurchase again. It worked good. The other stuff worked a lot better, and it's a hell lot cheaper than this because I can't afford to spend this money every single month. If I can find something better or works just the same for a fraction of the cost, you better believe it, I'm going to take that. And that's what I want to help you with, because it doesn't have to be freaking expensive to get healthy and get in shape and get your weight under control. You can find products that are in your budget. So this is what I make my protein coffee when I come home from the gym. This is the Jocko protein powder. I absolutely love the ingredients in it. It is extremely clean. I have tried a lot of protein powders and they would either upset my stomach or have just such bad ingredients that you would hear people review and say, this is really bad for you. If I'm paying for something to make me healthy, I want it to make me healthy. I don't want bad ingredients in my product. So the thing I like about this is it has, where is it? Allulose. So that is the sweetener that you should go for. It is one of the healthier ingredient sweeteners that I've seen that a lot of people rave about, and it doesn't damage your body. The other thing is monk fruit. That is an extremely healthy sugar. The sucralose is really bad for your body, I heard, and it actually makes you crave sugar more. I don't want to take something and then make my cravings even worse. That is the whole point of me trying to clean up my diet to make sure that I don't have those cravings. Because when my diet's on point, I'm not the person that gets cravings. So why would I take an ingredient that would bring those cravings out? Doesn't make sense to me. All right, so we made it to the last item. If you made it this far, can I say thank you so much? You guys are incredible if you stuck it out this long, because I had hella health empties this month. All right, so this is the Waterloo sparkling water. This is another ingredient I add in my sparkling water, so I get that soda taste to it. I cannot drink these on its own. It tastes like somebody farted in the water. It does not taste good alone. But when you mix it in with the ingredients I do, this is fantastic. I pick it up at Sam's. I get the big jumbo thing. So the flavors I really like, let me go ahead and read them all. It is the summer berry, blackberry lemonade, and then raspberry nectarine. And I like this because it's such a crazy deal. I save a lot of money getting it this way, so that's why I choose this brand. But anyways, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. I truly had a blast chilling out with you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.